Hello guys, welcome back to What's Trending Crypto. To find out about future update on trends, make sure to hit the subscription notifications bell. Okay. Let's talk about what's trending today. Earlier this week, the Bitcoin, BTC, price rallied to $44,000 levels amid sanctions reports. But the cryptocurrency market slumped again as new development from the Ukrainian conflict came in. At press time, the entire crypto market was down by 4%. The King coin suffered a 5% price correction as it dropped below the $41,500 mark. There's no rush. The percentage of the Bitcoin supply on exchanges dipped further down to 10.76% on the 4th of March as the supply shock continued to deepen. As pointed out by Sentiment, the percentage of BTC supply stored on exchanges dropped over the past 30 days. Moreover, the decreasing supply of BTC held on exchanges essentially meant that investors weren't in a rush to sell their coins. This can be considered a bullish sign. Moreover, Tether USD or USDT's supply on exchanges shared the same fate. The stablecoin supply ratio or SSR is the ratio between Bitcoin supply and the supply of stablecoins denoted in BTC. Whenever the SSR ratio is low, it usually indicates that the buying power is residing with stablecoins to acquire more Bitcoin. In the above chart, the SSR ratio was at a high value during the early half of 2021. But since then, it receded. After reaching a low a year later, it witnessed a change in the supply-demand dynamic. At the time of writing, the SSR stood at 5.09. Interestingly, SSR portrayed a bullish narrative. The upside came amid fresh buy-side momentum. It fundamentally got the fuel from the spotlight shone on crypto, especially amid donations to Ukraine. Thanks to Plan B, investors of late have been having more faith in BTC. Well, a Swiss connection has played a major role here. Cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin and Tether were made de facto legal tender in Lugano, Switzerland, as the city aimed to become a regional crypto hub. The announcement was made by City Director Pietro Poretti in a live-streamed event called Lugano's Plan on the 3rd of March. Crypto analyst Scott Melker opined that Bitcoin's retest of $42,000 was critical. Flipping the major downtrend line into support would be even better. Into the block data shared by crypto analyst Ali Martinez showed the two main price levels for BTC short-term. The $45,000 area represented the key resistance zone while $40,000 offered the main anchor to the downside. Other trend we found: Shake Shack delivering Bitcoin with every burger. Would you like Bitcoin with that? First it was celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion and Aaron Rodgers offering you free Bitcoin through Block's Cash App. Now the promos are getting a little less sexy. That's because we're in the fast food phase of the hype cycle. Burger chain Shake Shack has announced that for every purchase made with a Cash App debit card through March, it will refund customers 15% of the equivalent total in Bitcoin. The promotion isn't a response to patrons clamoring for crypto with cheese, according to CMO Jay Livingston. He told the Wall Street Journal that it's an easy way to see whether cryptocurrency has any traction with the chain's customers. You're always trying to place your bets on those things that truly will be meaningful and not waste resources on the ones that won't. It's not an entirely new area for restaurants to venture into. In November, Robinhood and Burger King teamed up to give customers one Dogecoin, currently trading for about 12 cents, every time they spent $5, while McDonald's has been making NFT Big Macs that are tastier than the real thing. While Shake Shack is trying to feel out the crypto space, Block is a well-established patron of Bitcoin. Under CEO Jack Dorsey's leadership, the company has pushed Bitcoin, though not other crypto assets. Its Spiral brand, formerly Square Crypto, has pumped out software developer kits for Bitcoin and the Lightning Network, while the TBD division, yes, that's its real name, is working on a Bitcoin-based decentralized exchange. Cash App has been busiest of all. In addition to rolling out Lightning transactions in January, it's been collaborating with celebrities to encourage people to buy Bitcoin via the app. Recently, for example, Oscar-winning actress and lifestyle guru Gwyneth Paltrow gave away $500,000 in the company's Bitcoin to her Instagram and Twitter followers who commented on her posts with a dollar cash tag. Other trend Ripple co-founder backs controversial campaign to move Bitcoin to proof of stake. Environmental activist groups as well as the CEO and co-founder of Ripple have joined forces to campaign for a code change to Bitcoin. Several environmental groups, including Greenpeace USA, Environmental Working Group, as well as local activist organizations, have formed a consortium to launch a campaign highlighting Bitcoin's environmental impact. Per Bloomberg, the initiative, called Change the Code, Not the Climate, will see the consortium run advertisements in major media outlets such as the New York Times, Politico, and the Wall Street Journal. The goal is to persuade the Bitcoin community to modify the network's existing code and remove its proof-of-work (POW) consensus algorithm, which requires miners to solve complicated problems to validate transactions and issue new currency, in favor of the less energy-hungry proof-of-stake (POS) mechanism. According to Cambridge Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index, the Bitcoin network uses about 136 terawatt-hours, which is more than Norway or Ukraine. In 5 years, Bitcoin may consume as much power as Japan, Lessin said in an interview with Bloomberg. Ethereum, the industry's second-largest cryptocurrency, is currently relying on POW2. However, it is in the middle of switching to POS, which, according to some estimates, could result in a 99.95% reduction in total energy use. According to Lessin, should the leading cryptocurrency make a similar move, which will require either a soft fork or a hard fork, it could solve the leading cryptocurrency's alleged power consumption issues. Now with Ethereum changing, Bitcoin really is the outlier, Lessin told Bloomberg. Some of the newer protocols, Solana, Cardano, are built on low energy. Lessin also denied that the Change the Code, Not the Climate campaign is anti-Bitcoin. If I was concerned about Bitcoin as a competitor, probably the best thing I could do is let it continue on this path, he said. This is just an unsustainable path. Lessin further revealed the decision to fund the campaign partly came due to him feeling that investors may turn away from Bitcoin unless there's a change, adding he wants to see both Bitcoin and Ethereum succeed. Whether the campaign succeeds is a big question though. The network's environmental impact has been a subject of debate for many years. However, the growing community of devotees, including miners and developers, so far rejected any proposed changes to the system designed by Satoshi Nakamoto, the anonymous inventor of Bitcoin. Other trend we found that Bitcoin extends pullback towards $37,000 to $40,000 support zone. BTC is in a wide trading range with strong overhead resistance. Technical indicators are mostly neutral. Bitcoin, BTC, was unable to catch a bid after overbought conditions appeared on the charts earlier this week. The pullback generated a loss of upside momentum, although lower support around $37,000 to $40,000 could stabilize the down move. BTC was trading around $40,600 at press time and is up 3% over the past week. Resistance at $46,700 remains intact, which capped a series of price rallies since the January 24 low at $32,930. That could signal an extended period of consolidation, especially as trading volume continues to fade. Still, there is potential for higher volatility this month. Bitcoin has been capped within the $30,000 to $69,000 price range over the past year, a wide trading zone with sharp price swings. The previous trading range from May to October 2020 resulted in a strong rally. This time, however, monthly momentum gauges are at an all-time low, which lowers the chance of a significant upside move in March and April. For now, market conditions are tradable, small position sizes and tight stop losses, from a short-term perspective. And over the long term, the 40-week moving average, which is currently neutral flat, has been a useful guide for trend direction. Thank you for your time and make sure hit the subscribe button for future update on what's trending.